Hey Taurus, Elsie here to do your reading. My bull gang, how are you? Nice to see you back. If you are brand new and you're clicking here for the first time, I hope that you will continue to stay with us by hitting that subscribe button. I hope that you will give a thumbs up to one of my videos if you're brand new, even if you're someone who comes here every week or once a month to visit here. I really do appreciate when you give me a thumbs up on a video because that's the only way that I can be seen here and be able to continue to grow. So if you are interested in watching this reading, it is a general reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. And if you are interested in what a general reading means, please look below. And there are details there. If you're interested in a personal read, you can follow me over on WISIO, WISIO, and that's a .com. Right now I'm offering 10% off on readings that are on WISIO. You can book there as well. There is a 10% discount in the description below. My website is ℚ𝚚𝚛𝚒𝚗𝚒 if you're interested in looking through there. All right, here we go. We are starting with the Energy Oracle. Any of the cards that I use are listed in the link below at Amazon.ca. So if you would like to purchase from that link, I will make 10%. All right. Full disclosure. Let's look at the Energy Oracle. We are starting with strategy. So Taurus, something that you're thinking out. It wouldn't be unlike a Taurus to plan things out, set a strategy, be very careful, deciding on what you're going to do for the future. And what else do we have here from the Energy Oracle? Tell me about Taurus. What does Taurus need? What is the energy Taurus has, please? What does Taurus need for the week ahead? Taurus. Taurus. Thank you. We have blossoming abundance. Right on. That's good. So strategy is going to bring you money, essentially. Strategy in life is going to bring you happiness. Strategy in business is going to bring you more money. You are making a plan. You've decided that you're not going to play it safe anymore, Taurus, that you are going to start moving towards your abundance and the things that you want. Blossoming abundance means that things are beginning to grow. You're working hard, maybe in partnership with someone else, maybe by yourself, but you are deciding that it is work that you need to do if you want to be able to have the things that you want, that you are laying out within your strategy. Excuse me. Interesting thing is, this is the card number 3, which is partnership, which is working hard, which is being very good in business. And number 21, 2 and 1 is 3. And so we have 2 3s here. So I'm telling you that this is probably someone who is planning their business, making a strategy for 2021 and deciding where they want to be this time next year. All right, let's clarify strategies here. But first I'm going to call on the big guns here. We need to ask for Archangel Michael for your help, please, and guidance in this reading. Help from Archangel Chamuel, if you could please help me with understanding in this reading. And my angels and guides, if you could please be around me. I do need your help with signs and symbols so I can see and hear things as I read. All right, the deck I am using here is the Moonchild Tarot. Haven't used it in a hot minute. Thought I would go back to it. It's a lovely deck I got from my bestie. So, strategy. We need to clarify strategy. What is the strategy that Taurus is going for? Are they planning love? Are they planning business? Are they planning to travel? Buying a new house? Maybe getting married? Starting a family? What is the strategy for Taurus, please? Strategy for Taurus. Thank you. The strategy is judgment. Okay, so you're going to be cleaning up your karma, Taurus. I feel like there's someone in your past that you really wish would come forward because it's been a long time since you've spoken with them. And judgment means that I think you both judged each other, maybe in haste. And the judgment is that you have a reconciliation of sorts. So if there is going to be a reconciliation, it could be in friendship, it could be in family. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to to be reconciling with someone who is an ex, okay? This doesn't have to mean that it's in love. Then we have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is like the feelings of being left out in the cold. So someone left you out in the cold. You guys had an argument or a misunderstanding. There were a lot of harsh things said, and you guys pushed each other out in the cold. I feel like you just drifted away. You didn't argue and say, I'm never talking to you again. You just kind of drifted apart, and you're feeling left out in the cold. Could be someone who is also Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but it could also be someone who is Pisces. Let's look at blossoming abundance. Tell me about blossoming abundance, please. Tell me about blossoming abundance. Blossoming abundance, please. Clarify blossoming abundance. Okay, so we've got a card right here, and it is the Eight of Swords. Okay, so blossoming abundance. Now, the Eight of Swords tells me that you're overthinking something. That you are... I think you're being hard on yourself, Taurus. I think you're being hard on yourself for not being at a certain level in business, a certain level in life. I feel like you are the person who says, you know, at the age of 24, I should be married. At the age of 25, I should have my first child. At the age of 26, I should have my second. And life doesn't always work that way. And that's just the way it goes. It's like these ladies who make their birth plan and they want to be on their birth plan, and then everything goes to hell and they just have to do what they have to do. And it terrifies them because it's not what they planned. That's kind of what the Eight of Swords is about. You're thinking and overthinking the strategy, and you are placing things in stone, and I feel like it's stressing you out because you're feeling like if you don't live up to your own standard, that you consider yourself a failure. And I think that's really sort of, it's a Taurus thing. It's a thing that Tauruses are harder on themselves than anyone could be on them. There is no one that can be harder on a Taurus than themselves. Then we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is someone who brings in who will bring in, what are the words I'm trying to find? Someone who is going to bring in something that is very heartfelt. So this could be feelings of love. This could be an apology. This is something that's very deep, something that's very under the surface, not very surface. When I say surface, I mean, hey, how's your cell coverage? When I look below, it's like, wow, how are you doing? Because you don't look very well. So, you know, it's the difference between empathy and sympathy here. And the Knight of Cups definitely is empathic. So I feel like you've been overthinking it. I feel like there is someone in your life who is either Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, someone who's going to help you with the overthinking, someone who might offer an apology. It could be from here, someone who might come forward and offer an apology, or just tell you that they have feelings for you, feelings of love, feelings of deep friendship, feelings of, you know, wanting to, well, emotional feelings, anything that's emotional, really. Okay, so let's get another deck here. Let's continue clarifying for you, Taurus. Wow, things are flipping already. Okay, so the Princess of Swords is the Page of Swords. That is clarifying the Judgment card. So I feel like this person who you have not been in contact with has been watching you. So watching you online, maybe watching you within the neighborhood, maybe talking to people that you know about them being left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles again, right? It's here as well. So I feel like they're watching you because you've left them out in the cold and you're not really talking to them. So why are they feeling left out in the cold? Why don't they come forward, though? Why are they feeling left out in the cold? Tell me about the Five of Pentacles, please. The Magician. So I feel like they have all the tools that they need to come forward, but they feel as though they're not going to be met with the Taurus that they love and know. I feel like they feel that you're still upset and angry, and that you are going to essentially cut them off at the knees. So they're really loading all of their barrels, I guess. And you can see that the Magician here has cups, Wands, Swords, and Pentacles, everything that you would need to move forward. I feel like they are really going to come forward with everything that they know how to bring in order to be able to get you back in their life. The Judgment card is about reconciliation, and I feel like this person is really feeling left out in the cold. I feel like they've been watching you online, and they just want their justice. They also could be a Libra. So the Justice is telling me that you want balance, that they want balance, but I think that they're kind of scared to come forward, Taurus. They know how you are when you get upset. Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords tells me that they're actually kind of passionate about you. The Princess of Swords is, I'm sorry, it's not the swords, it's the wands. So the Princess of Wands is someone who is very passionate. So she's learning about passion. She is learning how to be passionate without being overbearing. And I feel like that's you, Taurus. You're trying to be passionate without overbearing. You're trying to keep your balance. You're trying to just get along. Your strategy is to just get along. And when people come up against you and they tell you things that you don't want to hear about yourself, you wonder if they're projecting onto you, or you're wondering if they are mirroring you. So what I mean by that is when you look in the mirror, you see yourself. So is it the fact that they are just mirroring your upset, sad, angry attitude, or is it they're projecting their own attitude onto you? Now, the Page of Wands tells me that there's some good news coming. So once you get your balance with the Libra, justice is here. I feel like there's going to be justice in this situation. It's been ongoing for quite some time. And the Page of Wands tells me that you are taking not only a different path to healing this, being passionate about it, but it also tells me that you are, you're going to accept the good news. You're going to allow that person back into your life and try and start again. Okay, so let's look at the Eight of Swords. What are you overthinking here, Taurus? Tell me what you're overthinking. What is Taurus overthinking, Spirit, please? Tell me about Taurus. Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords, please. That's too many, guys. Eight of Swords, clarify, please. Thank you. Eight of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Cups. So you're wondering if you should walk away. Either someone walked away from you or you walked away from someone. And it might have been because of the overthinking. I think the other person was overthinking, can we be friends? Can we be okay with each other? I feel like they overthought it, and then they decided to take their energy away because they couldn't deal with the intense energy of wondering what would happen next. Because Taurus can be kind of a badass, right? Can be kind of tough, planting our feet in the sand. We're a very stuck sign. We can be very stuck in our own ways. It also depends, of course, on your moon and your rising sign. But I feel like whomever is doing the overthinking, I think they decided that instead of coming toward you, that they're just going to walk away. And, well, that's not a shocker, is it? I feel like it's the Emperor. So I feel like the Emperor is walking away from the overthinking, and that might be why this Knight of Cups is coming in here, this apology. It could be from the Emperor. Tell me about the Knight of Cups, please. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. That's not going in. We'll take those. Knight of Cups is clarified by the moon. So I think the Emperor has been worried and scared about bringing in an apology to you because they don't think you're going to accept it. The Ace of Cups, the truth is you are. I think you have feelings for the Emperor, to be honest. I think that you are also, things don't look as, what am I trying to say? Things are not as they appear. And I feel as though that you are going to get some sort of an apology from the Emperor. And I feel like you do have feelings for the Emperor. This Emperor visit could end up in you letting the Emperor know that you still have feelings. You know, the Emperor's been scared to come forward, doesn't know what to say, doesn't know what they should say, depending on how things ended with you two. And they are... worried that you are going to be upset. Now, the thing is, the Ten of Pentacles is here. That tells me abundance, right? This is also blossoming abundance up here. So after the overthinking, after walking away from the overthinking, the Emperor comes forward and says, look, I think that I still have feelings for you. And you think that you have feelings for the Emperor as well. Gosh, you guys, the Emperor, let's just get this over with. Let's have the conversation. Let's get it all out in the open. I feel like I've been reading Groundhog Day for Taurus forever. So I feel like you two do have feelings for each other. The Sun is here, which tells me that the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun tells me that blossoming abundance, right? Blossoming abundance, growth. That's what this is. Ten of Pentacles and the Sun is the blossoming abundance here. So I feel like you two are ready to grow together, whether that be in friendship or love. I tend to think it's love because we have two buck naked people here, but I feel like it's it could be something that, oh gosh, I feel like it's been forever since you've seen each other, and I think that it's going to be, yeah, it's years. I feel like that's what I just heard. It's years since you've seen each other or talked to each other. I feel like it's going to be tough for the Emperor to come forward, even though he's such a big personality, someone who's very confident in themselves and, is running the empire. I feel like you are the only one, Taurus, who can bring the Emperor to his knees. And just please remember that when I say his and hers, I'm not talking about gender. I'm not talking about his or hers. I'm talking about energy. We all have divine feminine and divine masculine energy. The Emperor could simply be someone who is female and favors their masculine energy. And it could also be that the Emperor, someone is masculine, favors the masculine energy who is male. So it's not necessarily male or female we're looking at here. We're talking about energy. Ace of Coins is clarified here. So you two want to start something new, I believe. Something new is going to start here. You're going to plant a pentacle. Again, it's usually about love, about abundance, about growing things to the Ten of Pentacles. I feel, though, that you two must start from the very beginning. A very good place to start. And if you know that line, you know my favorite movie, which is A Sound of Music. That's what I just heard. We'll start at the very good beginning, a very good place to start. I feel like the Ace of Coins is about you two letting bygones be bygones, putting the past in the past and moving forward, planting a pentacle here and getting things moving forward, because it's been too long since you've seen each other. You were really close friends, really good emotional friends, and I feel like it's time for you to get back together again. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there, but I am going to give you some advice. Let's go back to the energy oracle here, and we're going to find out exactly what's the advice for these two people here, for the Emperor and Taurus. How are they going to mend this relationship? Are they going to keep moving forward? And how are things going to end up with the two of them? We have financial constraints. So, financial constraints, I am going to clarify because it doesn't necessarily go along with what's going on here. Financial constraints could be because of a broken relationship and a divorce. It could be definitely because of that. It could just be because of COVID, right? Because all of us have lost our jobs and we're just trying to get along best as we can. But the important thing, I think, is that we do really enjoy the journey, because the journey is, it's not the end result we're looking for. The journey is what we're looking for. Happiness on the journey. Tell me about financial constraints here. What is this to do with? Financial constraints, please. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot. Financial constraints is about the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like somebody became single here. And because they're single, things aren't as financially well as they used to be. They left because they needed to find their balance. And the Mother of Swords tells me that they spoke up, and that's the reason why they had to leave. Okay, so the financial constraints here are because of the Four of Pentacles, keeping things close to the chest, not really saying that you have your balance and that you are going to speak up. I feel like somebody spoke up, and that is what happened. I think that there was Mother of Swords, yeah, somebody spoke up, and I think it ended up breaking a relationship. Tell me more about financial constraints, please. Tell me more about financial constraints. Mother of Wands, that is the Queen of Wands. You spoke up, the other person spoke up. I'm sorry, the other person spoke up. Not you, but your other person. They spoke up, and I think it broke a relationship. They decided that they were going to head on their way. Wheel of Fortune. They know that things are going to get wonderful and amazing in going forward into the future, and they want to do that with you, Taurus. The Star, sorry, these cards, the Wild Unknown Tarot does not get read in reverse. So the Star is about healing, and it's about closing a chapter. There you go. So this person, I believe, who is the Emperor, has closed or is going to close a chapter after healing. They spoke up, and that's what caused the financial constraints over here. And I feel like the strategy that's here is probably because this person has decided that they've been watching you. You've been blooming and blossoming, right? Blossoming abundance, that your journey has been amazing, that they haven't seen you for a while, but that they're amazed that you keep moving. You keep moving, Taurus. You don't really care what everyone else is doing. You just keep plowing forward, because that's what Taurus does. You don't like me? That's cool. You go over there. You have problems with me? That's cool. You go over there. But I'm going to keep going forward. I'm going to keep going forward to keep planning my future, because I have a lot in my future. Things are going to blossom, and I'm just going to enjoy the journey. So anyone can come toward you, Taurus. I believe it's the Emperor, because that guy keeps showing up, right? This energy keeps showing up. It could be that the Emperor ended up walking away from their relationship. Looking over here, if you can see this face here, looking into this here, where all of this stuff is going on. So I feel like the Emperor is looking back thinking, wow, I could have gone sooner, but I didn't. I feel like the Emperor is looking right towards everything that is going on here, and has decided that they are going to be moving toward you, but looking at the chaos that life used to be and ending up moving forward, I think. Okay, that's really all I have for you, Taurus. Thank you very much for coming here. Thank you so much for waiting for this reading. Thank you for clicking here. I really appreciate you. If you're interested, like I said, booking a personal reading with me over on WISIO, WISO.com. You will get 10% off your reading there when you book with me, and your reading will be answered within 7 days. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming by. Have a good holiday. Bye-bye.